Hello, this is Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, or the view of the games being played on the Acraziac server. That's the West Coast USA server. I'm running the game over SSH in the Putty client. Just full screen this baby. Yeah, this is the game list. I was just messing with some of the controls. Comma and period let you go through the different columns to sort different ways, which is handy. You can do that in the web view through web tiles as well by clicking on them, but here it's actually nice and easy. You just move over left and right with the period and comma buttons. No viewers in any of these. I've only ever seen one viewer registered through SSH because this only shows viewers who are viewing through SSH. It does not show viewers who are viewing through web tiles through the website, which is how probably 99.99% of people play and view the game. All these players look to be playing through web tiles because they have not. They're showing the default terminal window size, and a terminal player would have changed their size to probably be a little bit wider at least. So yeah, anyway, I just thought that was interesting. Let's get out of here. Oh no, I quit the whole thing. Well, now you can see me log in. Oh, what a noob. L for login. I am smbhax. My password is a secret, but I just typed it anyway. You just didn't show you anything. We picked trunk because that's the most recent version. And play. I did this earlier and it had to update my save through a bunch of versions because they pump these trunk builds out sometimes probably almost hourly. I don't know. All right, so here we are. My smbhax the Cleaver, the Minotaur Fighter, or MyFi as the abbreviation goes. Character level or experience level XL11. I'm on dungeon level 10. I've been fighting some vampiric mosquitoes and what are the S's? The S's were electric eels or something. And it was it Grum the Weathered, some unique guy whose title was the Weathered. Let's see if I can control F. Wonder if his body is findable. Control F, period. Show me uses. No, it's not showing me bodies, is it? Oh well. It's a potion of flight. I'll have to get that later. But I was going to take a little quick backtrack. It's not going to be long, but there's a couple things I want to either check out or see if I can get into. So this, fortunately, backtracking through levels or floors that you've been to is easy. I'm going to hit Shift X. This brings up the map. While I'm on the map, I can hit these square bracket buttons to go up or down. So I want to go back to, first stop is on level 8. And it's just these, there's some cool things to look at here. And I found a kind of cool way to look at them. Where am I? Here we are. So I'm just going to park right about here. So I hit enter. I want to go there. And have we moved or are we moving? Go ahead and move. It didn't move me. Maybe I have to do... Why did it move me there, in fact? Okay, I'm trying Shift G. See, I have to enter X and Y. That's not really what I want. I know there's a way to do this through the map itself, so I don't have to do X and Y coordinates. So just go here. Here's where we want to go. Let's go here. I'm getting shot at by an electric eel. Why does it keep moving here? Maybe it doesn't know no. Gosh dang it. Now I got to see, maybe the eel's somehow interfering with my path. Maybe the pathfinding wants to wants to go off down by the eels for some reason. Try this. Right next to the stairway down. This has gotta work. Go here. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I wanted to detour out by the eels. So that was the auto navigation being a little strange, but anyway. So I thought this was some cool, just really fun text graphical effects, if you will. I love those rainbows of crazy gear from just piles of knoll bodies or whatever they were. But you see, there's that shop. Jim's Demolition Depot, and it's in this sort of bubbling. It's not telling me exactly what those bubbles are. Clouds of flame, and then there's this temple or altar to some god, I don't know, and but it's got these clouds of black smoke. So I was messing around with sort of the passage of time while I was testing some stuff offline. And if I just hold down the period key, which skips rounds, you can sort of see the animation. Actually, that's a little too fast. I'm just going to punch the tab or the period button to pass rounds here. You can see my time going up on the right. You can actually change that counter or the time counter to be just turns, I believe. If you're playing in ASCII mode, there's a command line option for that. But I just love these I love the bubbles around the shop. And on the shop, really, so it's kind of potentially hazardous to get to. I'm not. Oh, I see. That gray one is because I'm out of the line of sight. Let me move up a little. Oh, I'm still out of the line of sight because there's that pillar there. I want all my bubbles. I'm still out of the line of sight. Why is that? I want that bubble to animate. There we go. Now all my clouds aren't animating. That bubble was just stuck. Now I got more stuck bubbles. Oh, now I can't see all the steam down below. Well, heck. Anyway, cool stuff. Okay, so the next threat, I'm not about to get, it's just smoke, it's not steam. The next stop is, the only other stop is down on dungeon level 4, where I failed. There was a sort of map puzzle. It's not surprising that I failed in this game. I'm such a noob. There was a map puzzle. You had to find this entrance to the ossuary, it was called, before the entrance collapsed. It was filling with sand or something like that. And when I first came to level 4, I was sort of on this side of the map, the sort of southwest. And what it turned out was that I had to, I guess this is a spoiler, so skip ahead, but I mean, these maps, of course, are randomly generated. I had to find there were sound clues that would sort of play, would tell me I heard like the sound of sand when I got down here. And there were 2 ways down here. One was like an escape hatch, I think, and one was a stairway, but it was a red stairway. I don't know why. But actually that one over here is too. But one of those got me up to level 5, and then through level 5 I could come back down to level 4, but this other side of level 4, which is actually completely walled off from the side I first came down on. So you had to go this roundabout way through level 5 and then back down to this side of level 4. And then I was just wandering around, and I might have still had time at that point, but I didn't know where to go, and I think it was all the way up here was where the entrance is, because you'll see that there's something here. See these there's this yellow circle. Well, it would be a circle if we were playing in a square aspect ratio font. And then this little different colored thing in the middle, and when I stand on it, it says there's a collapsed entrance here. Now, I was thinking about this, and I happen to have found, last time I played and failed to do this, I did find, though, a wand of digging. Oh, there's a Lovecraft quote. That's funny because the other roguelike game I'm playing, and this is a roguelike game, the other one I'm currently playing is Infra Arcana, which is H.P. Lovecraft themed. This one says, great holes secretly are digged. I love that. where earth's pores ought to suffice, and things have learnt to walk that ought to crawl. H.P. Lovecraft, The Festival, 1925. Things have learnt to walk that ought to crawl. That's really good. Earth's pores. Well, this was a pore, and there were probably an ossuary, I guess, is a tomb. It was some kind of tomb crawl that you could go on, and I didn't get there in time. I mean, would I have been shut in with the sand anyway? I don't know. Oh, what did it actually say about that one? I was too excited about the quote. Drills tunnels through unworked rock. Well, this is sand, not rock. So that's probably not going to work. And anyway, it's down. It's not like horizontal, which is probably what this wand is for. So it was a long shot. I took it off Idjib, who was a unique on level 5. I wonder if that was on the way here. Well, if I hit V, no, that's not it, Shift V. Shift V, Wand of Digging. Now it just says select a direction, so I guess I just have to hit up. Here's this collapsed entrance. So what if I hit enter right on the entrance? Rock shatters into small pieces. Yeah, it didn't go down. I think did it punch that little extra hole there? What if I stand on it? I hope this doesn't kill me. That would be embarrassing. Shift V for evoke. X for wand of digging. And then FU. That's an interesting abbreviation they chose there. FU, because I'm standing right on the collapsed entrance, so dig here. It did nothing. I guess I don't count as a direction, or maybe that's just targeting. Let me hit enter. No. I hit help. Fire, stop at target. Enter is fire. Well, that's what I wanted. It's not working. Period is fire, stop at target. I could try period, exclamation mark. Trying enter, nothing. Period, nothing. Exclamation mark. Oh, that exited. Can't target yourself, it says. Well, I didn't think that was going to get me anywhere. Alright, so back to level 10. And why does it keep wanting me over there? Is that a way down right there? Okay, we're back. Spattered with blood, nice. So there should be an eel right over here. Wrong apostrophe, there we go. Oh, see, I'm back on stones. There's a bug. I was documenting a bug with equipping through a certain way. I'm going to equip through the way that does not get screwed up as far as I know. Get my sling bullets in there. Wait, did I have a different throw net? So sling bullets, that's what I want. They do more damage than just stones. Oh, now the friggin' eel's down there. Gosh darn eel. If I hit P, that auto fires. Hits but does no damage. I think F auto fires. No, but I have to confirm. I don't want that. I think tab auto fires. What do I question mark here? That's not it. That's caps lock. Tab will auto fire, but tab only works if I'm not below the health warning amount. I wonder if P works under the health warning amount. Well, we'll use P. Severely wounded seal. He's dead. I'll have to go get my stones or my bullets. The splashes, I guess, are from the bullets. I don't know. Sweet potions of curing. Although potions of curing don't... small amount of health, yeah. Cures poison. And you can get super poisoned in this game, so that's useful. Wait, what else is here? Oh, geez. Okay, that was lazy. I should have been moving with shift direction. Well, I'm not going to chop it. We'll just P. We'll just hit P. This is not working super well. Now there's a second eel. Ow, ow. I'm outdistancing these eels. Come on. Closely misses. Come on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any of these bullets back. Ah, see? It's the same. I can't use these past a certain level of health. I didn't hit the health warning, did I? No. So I would have to do F. And then, oh, it's severely wounded. That's good. And then F again. Barely misses. There's my low hit point warning. Those electric blasts really get you down. All right, I'm okay. Well, the eels took off. I can go back to just using P. Come on. Come on. Did I get it? Oh, no, it's down there. There we go. I guess, I mean, I could just fly out there and hit it, but whatever. Oh, it doesn't see me. Maybe I should move closer to it. No, that seems dumb. Because then what if more were out there and I just started getting zapped? My stealth skill increased. Not having great luck hitting this guy. There's, oh, no, that's me getting hit. Oh, no, he's hit. He's hit now. All right. I have, I have a ring of flight on, so I can get over water anyway. So it takes only a couple of hits to get them. It just takes forever to get those hits. +0 trident. What does a trident do exactly? It can extend, so it's a polearm, so you can hit, if you hit V, you can attack people hand to hand at that are 2 squares distant instead of just 1. It's one-handed and it can do that, so that's kind of cool, I guess. But not enough to persuade me to switch from axes. Poison darts. Give me some bullets. Potions of flight, which of course I don't need while I'm wearing this ring of flight. Oh, ring of ice. That's right. The ring of ice, if I combine that with my wand of ice blast, I get a damage boost with the ice blast, but I only have 4 shots of ice blast left. Well, that's the top of this area, huh? Nice little pool, I suppose. Uh-oh. Oh, Malai zombie. I forget what that is. It's just a corpse. decent hit points. It can fly. Oh. I would have to look up Malai, I guess, to get an actual description of the original monster. Do that with question mark. Wait a second. No, I can't. Get out of look mode. Question mark / monster. Malai something? A nymphal hybrid with the winged torso of a human atop the stinging abdomen of a bee. Okay. Of course, priestesses, yeah. So a woman's torso on top of a bee abdomen. Well, that's interesting, and I'm finding a zombie version. The non-zombies can smite and heal other. Of course, they're bees, so they can fly. This one can too. No. Dang it. Switch back to the axe. Now we'll bob it. Oh, yeah, and then my axe has a, what did I used it was a scroll of brand something, or, I don't know. Anyway, it gave this spectral property to my axe, which lets another spectral war axe come out of the axe and fight on its own for me. It's my buddy. And it's dead. I mean, the zombie's dead. Wand of Flame. Now, oh, did it just combine the charges with my previous Wand of Flame? Looks like it did. Now, the Wand of Flame, let's quiver that Wand of Flame. I think you can quiver a wand. I have not tried this before. Quiver this with my axe so it can ride shotgun with my axe. There we go. You see in the upper right under my stats, you've got the +3 war axe equipped, and then the quiver slot is below it, and the Wand of Flame is in that now. So in theory, I would just I get it like F to fire. Try that. I think the Wand of Flame does not actually, oh, what's happening? I've somehow lost the ability to give it input here. Is this oh, my network connection went down. Well, that's a potential problem with playing online. Software caused connection abort. I hope I didn't crash the server or something. Well, I guess we're cut off. How do I get out of this? I mean, I guess I can't tell the server anything, like Control X to save and exit or anything. Or is it Control S? I don't know. I can't even pull up a question. I think it is Control S or Shift S if you want a prompt. But yeah, nothing's working. Well, bummer. I guess this session's over. Well, the server's still here. My character's still here. Wand of Flame is still quivered. I guess I'm okay. So it's probably just my... Uh-oh. Nope. Stop moving. I did see one person complaining about some sort of lack of reliability with a crazy egg. Although I think they were talking more about lag. This is something a little more extreme. There's probably some keyboard shortcut to get out of this. Oh yeah, the window's just inactive. I think it's kicking me out. I think quivering... No, actually it's not getting in now at all. It's getting no server response. Let's see. Is anybody else logged in? These people are logged in. Can I spectate anybody? He's still going to town. Yeah, I think quivering that wanted... That was me hitting Q too many times. I may have hosed myself by quivering that wand of flame. What if I quickly quiver something else? Well, it went to stones. I don't know why. I hit A. I thought that was throwing nets. Am I okay? Am I okay now? It's not dying on me now. Well, I shouldn't waste time testing this, but I need to know. I used to be a software tester in the game industry, and I just get a little curious. Shift Q, wand of flame. It's quivered. Am I gonna get booted here? Just hitting period to pass some turns. Hold down period. Well, it's not booting me. Maybe that was just some kind of real bad lag hiccup for my lowest possible price cable connection. Well, I'm glad it's not a bug. I already filed some bugs and it's time consuming. Sort of silly bugs. Well, I followed. Well, there was one about quivering. If you go to an item that can be quivered, like V for sling bullets, and then you hit Q here to do quiver, it kind of messes up. It doesn't stay. The bullets don't stay quivered. Metallic red potion. I don't have any identification. No, and I don't want to just chug a potion because it could be something bad, like a lag again. Could be a Maggie the Vainglorious. Oh, she's casting spells. Bolt of fire. It could be a potion of mutation or something, and I don't really want to get mutated. That's V. That's not X. V is the look around key in Infra Arcana, so I keep getting confused, especially because in this game you hit X to look around, but then V to describe the thing you've looked around at. Hey, she's got an axe. Fellow axe user. Always good to see. Acid Dragon Scales, huh? That she's wearing his armor. She was a Hell Knight, so this is sort of a simulated player in a way, not an actual player ghost. She's out to slay a dragon. Oh, I think I met her in another game. Yeah, I did. In a previous life, I met Maggie the Vainglorious. Bolt of fire, that's pretty good damage. That's what she shot at me. It hurt a little. Well, wonder if she'll come over here. She did. All right, that was a stupid move, Maggie. Because you just got headbutted and slashed, and now you're moderately wounded in one round. Or turn, or I don't know, whatever. Now you're heavily wounded, and you got headbutted. Severely wounded. She tried to... Oh, she mesmerized me. Well, what is that going to do? I broke out, and I sliced her immediately. And killed her. Well, that didn't do much. Let's look that up, because that was very brief. What would that be? That would be spell, I guess. Oh no, it'd be status, but let's try by spell anyway, I suppose. Mesm makes a targeted creature unwilling to move away from the caster. Oh, I didn't want to move away from her. She had this crazy idea that I was trying to run away, I guess. Yeah, that was I don't think she really realized what the situation was. You did not want to have this big heck of a bull of a minotaur man next to you, Maggie. That was a terrible mistake. See, if I hit T for status, I could also probably search for mesmerize status. Yeah. Oh, it actually is mesm. You mesmerize cannot in a way move away from the monster mesmerizing you. Broken by killing or confusing the responsible monster or breaking my sight. Well, I just killed the heck out of Maggie. Oh, an orc wizard. Acid dragon scales. Probably not cool. No, not really. Potion of curing, though. I'll take that. I would like just some straight up health potions. A broad axe. That's pretty good damage. It's one-handed. But it doesn't have my spectral axe buddy on it. Minus 213, 1.6. I can't just get it from that menu? Gosh dang it. Yeah, it works all over the place. What was I thinking about? Oh, the broad axe. Shoot. Minus 213, 1.6. See, mine doesn't have an accuracy debuff. And it's a little faster. And of course, the base damage is too lower, but the accuracy is not lower. So that's fine. I was operating under the assumption at first that that weapons in this game, like I would find a better weapon, you know, eventually a better axe. But I'm starting to think that maybe that's not how it works, and it's more like just weapons are different types, and that type stays the same through the game. It's then just what enchantments get piled on the weapon, the base weapon. And my weapon is fairly enchanted now. I've raised the damage. I put this cool spectral thing on it, so I don't know if it'll necessarily get, you know, become obsolete. It can be maximally enchanted to +9. I suppose potentially I could find others that can be enchanted significantly more. I don't know, but maybe not. Maybe they did this. They made it so that you don't end up with like weapon regret later on because these weapons don't become obsolete. You just continue to buff them. Anyway, I got me an orc wizard in my face, an orc priest. Oh no, it's just an orc in my face. I got a priest and wizard backing him up, but I'm gonna back up, and then they are out of firing range. The orc wizard charged up here like a brave, silly fellow. 2 orc wizards. They're just lining up. Satisfied. Oh, that's the priest. I haven't hit him yet. Oh, he's got a pole arm. I guess he'd be satisfied for a second. Puff of flame. Oh, that's right. I wanted to try my wand. That reminded me because I think that's basically what a wand of flame does. It says something about puff of flame, which doesn't sound impressive. Throws little puffs of flame, 2d5 damage. Yeah, that's pretty low. But in theory, I can just do that by hitting, for instance, P. Let me try that again. P. Yeah, it's just shooting right out. It goes so fast, I don't even see it. But puff of flame hits the orc priest. Of course, this is taking a charge of the wand every time. Although I don't think, like, if I have 341 stones, but base damage 2. Okay, so those don't do much damage at all. And anyway, I'd be slinging my bullets, so it's the only reason I would throw stones instead is because I didn't want to lose a turn switching to the you know, the thing, the sling. I mean, 2d5, it's better than nothing. It's better than I could throw a... I guess I'll keep it in my quiver, and it's not crashing me out of the server, so that's good. What do we got here? Just a bunch of work stuff. +0 trident. How did I not... Oh, scrolls of immolation are insane. Potion of attraction, I've seen that before. Wait, where'd it go? Did I not pick it up? I did not pick it up. Makes the drinker attract enemies, translocating them quickly closer for the duration of the effect. I guess if I really wanted to beat somebody up and they were trying to run away, that could be useful. Wait a second. Identify, no. Dangerous item potion. So it's color-coded as if it's a dangerous item. And when it says here, the effect is surprisingly subtle and unaware victims may sleep through it entirely. Is it by victim? Does it mean the person who drank the potion? Or the person who is being attracted? Because I would use it, in theory, to get foes next to me who were trying to move away, but I don't think I'm going to carry this around. I mean, notice how Potion of Lignification is also in that color. Dangerous item. That turns you into a tree. You have a lot higher AC. Well, it would only raise my AC to 29. What's my AC currently? 27, so that's dumb. Let me drop this junk. So I can hit Shift D to automatically drop the last thing I picked up. And drop those. Did I not hit M? M. Oh no, it's already selected. Oh yeah, I can multi-drop things. Now it says scrolls of immolation, and it's colored those as if they're, well, they are dangerous, I suppose. They're awesome though. Fills the creatures around the reader with an unstable and powerful inner flame. And what happened was, I was being attacked by a, maybe that was Grum. I think that was Grum the Hunter or something. Being attacked by this unique and a bunch of, a group of enemies behind him. I kind of retreated down a hallway, and Grum was in my face, and the others were behind him, just packed down this hallway. And I was just, I read this scroll of immolation and shot it down the hallway at them, so they all got hit by it. I don't think it hurt them necessarily when they got hit by it, but they all had this then inner flame, it said. So then the next time I hit, I think it was Grum was his name, he basically just burst into flame. Like I made a cut in him that let the inner flame out or something that my scroll had caused. And then that seemed to catch all the other guys behind him on fire, just in a chain reaction, and then they all exploded. Or maybe he exploded, and then the other's chain reaction exploded, is how that went. Anyway, it was insane, and everything was suddenly in flames. I was in flames at the edge of all that, but I didn't take any damage, it didn't seem like. Maybe I wasn't actually in flames, I don't know. Potion to heal wounds, that's what I want. That didn't work. My auto picked it up, that's why it didn't work. Potion of heal wounds, that is good for health, right? Well, yeah, it does heal health. The description is weird, but it does heal, I think, a lot of health, as far as I recall from testing it out last session. Well, testing it, I needed the health, and I was glad it worked. This stuff's pretty weak. Longsword, I have not seen many long blades. The long blades category. +1 hit base 10, or base damage +10. So that's those are good numbers. I guess the reason is they don't have any other special property. So I was wondering how that would work out. But I think blades also have some kind of parry capability, or maybe that takes a certain level of skill. I was reading about that somewhere. Probably on the skill screen, but right now I don't have long blades in here at all on this character, so I can't tell. I suppose if I picked up the long blade, then it would give me some skill. And equipped it, I mean. Well, it wouldn't give me skill. I'd have to use it. Um, Maybe I'll do that because I want to see what that said. So, because for instance, not that I'm going to use this for long because it's way less buff than my Spectral War Axe, but the War Axe, see, I don't have, well, no, I guess my base damage is higher with the War Axe, but is that because, does that count the enchantment I added to it? It doesn't have the accuracy +1, so it's basically, my axe is slightly less accurate, slightly more damage, slightly slower. But see, the axe hits all enemies adjacent to the wielder, which is sweet. Longsword doesn't have that. I think I just need to, it's not going to be in my, oh no, there it is, long blades. So now I can query it. Being skilled with long blades will allow you to attack more quickly. Increase your, oh, it doesn't say, so maybe that parrying thing I'm thinking of was something totally different, probably a different game. Entirely, who knows? I could have just done this to begin with, toggling to show all skills. All right, well, I think, can I just drop it? Yeah, I can. Wield the X. Now we're back. Back in the X Club. It's just a club I like. Just in these little loot channels here with lame loot. What do we got here? Alarm trap. I still don't know of any way to actually disarm traps in this game. Orc Wizard. Resist easily. You chump. He's doing his little puffs of flame at me. I'm not going to bother. You're dead. I wonder if I got that wand from an Orc Wizard or something. Let's let auto navigation get me over here. I guess that's done. Let's go there. Hey, it's a shop. I didn't like the fact that there were shops in this game when I first found them. In fact, that was kind of my main excuse for quitting after the first session I played of this game. But the shops in this game are totally different than, say, Angband, where you need to shop constantly just to survive, just to restock critical things and fix your stuff that gets wrecked. This game doesn't wreck your stuff, and it doesn't make you eat food and keep a torch going and all that stuff. So these are basically just little gift shops where you can get bonus stuff with all this yellow metal you find on the ground outside or in the dungeon. A great glowing mace. So I want to see what some of this stuff is. That's a lot of damage, I guess. Bad accuracy. Have great cumbrousness. There's no actual encumbrance in this game, though, so that's sort of funny. What you do have is you've got like a limit to the number of items you can carry in your inventory, or maybe it's more like the number of lines of items you can carry in your inventory. I think it's like 50 something. Don't quote me on that. So it's just good for bashing people. All right. Hand axe. Hand axes are okay. Glowing boots. I don't think I have the largest hooves. I don't know. Base armor rating 1. Well, why is it glowing? Is it? Oh. unidentified armor, so it probably has some magical property that's you would think the shop owner would want to want to, but I guess you're just being asked to gamble on what the magic here is. Twisted boots. Oh, artifact armor. So glowing boots is just unidentified armor. Twisted boots is an artifact. The artifacts I've found so far have like a couple good properties and then a bad property. So it's probably something like that since it doesn't cost too much. Runed rapier. Uncommonly elegant design. Is that what it says for all rapiers or just for a runed rapier? +4 accuracy, not good damage, fast attack. I mean, runed. Well, it says ego, so it's a magical weapon. This is ego. I think the ego term comes from Angband or Moria. Scroll of enchanted weapon. Well, that would be sweet. Scrolls of identify. Oh, okay. I've been looking for a shop that would sell those, I guess. Wait a second. Why is one cheaper than the other? 3 scrolls. Does that mean you buy them all at once? Why would this one be separate? Identified scroll. Oh, they're all... I don't know. That's weird. There is a scroll of immolation. I'm not sure how, like, there are probably enemies who can resist that. Scroll of teleportation doesn't exactly save your buns. It's in gold. Emergency item. So, translocates the reader after a short delay. The delay, I suppose, is probably slightly random. The delay I had once was about 6 rounds, I think, and that got me out of danger barely. But I should probably have at least something like that. A rune scythe. Farm implement. Bad accuracy. Really slow. Well, put item on a shopping list. What do I have in the way of boots? I just have regular boots. Maximally enchanted to +2. That's not great. Oops. One exam, not buy. So that might be worth a purchase. Twisted boots would be an artifact, which would probably have a negative property of some kind, so it's a bit of a gamble. Obviously, the scroll of enchant weapon is good. I should get one of those. I should get the scroll of Oh, I didn't check to see if I do have anything like that. Well, I have 2 scrolls of teleportation. That's good. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have another one. See, here I am spending all this time shopping. This is kind of why I didn't want shops, but you know, there are occasional boutique things. I don't know. Was it good because it's boutique? Is that it, Mr. Fancy Guy? So we'll take that. Should I take this lone scroll of identify? I'm curious as to if I spent, because that's like if 138 gets me 3, it looks like it gets me 3. That's weird. And that actually works out to be the same price as the lone one. So I guess it's just like if you didn't have enough money to get 3, you could buy 1. I don't know. I would like a scroll of immolation, but I already have a couple and I don't have a ton of money. I guess I want scroll of enchant weapon. Down to 299. Guess I want the glowing boots. 27. Well, and then I can buy one scroll of identify. All right. How do I actually purchase enter? Purchase items, yes. Well, I did some good damage at the Urghavext Assorted Antiques. There's weird names in this game. Okay. Read. Wait, I do have something to identify, don't I? Yeah, I do. Read. Scroll of identify. Metallic red potion. Yeah, so that is why I didn't just check it. It is a potion of mutation. Mutates the drinker, removing several mutations, then granting a few random mutations, which are likely but not guaranteed to be beneficial. So you could, I think what it actually does is it removes, it's something like it removes 1d4 mutations, grants you 1d3 mutations, and then gives you a good mutation. So you're guaranteed to get a good mutation. Then the other mutations could be good or bad, and I suppose it depends, but, technically good or bad. And then it could have removed some bad ones or some good ones at first. So I guess the idea is you want to have a couple of potions of mutation. If you're going to play the mutation game, you have a number of potions of mutation, and you drink one. If you end up with a mutation you don't like, you drink another, which is likely going to remove the bad one and then give you some more. And then if that gives you another you don't like, you would drink another. Anyway, it's kind of a Russian roulette of mutation. I don't think I want to do that. I mean, maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. It's pink for dangerous. But what if I accidentally... See, now if I was smart, I would inscribe it with something. Oh, there's no help menu on inscribe, is there? Table of aptitudes. What about items, spellcasting, targeting, religion? I wonder if they... Oh, inscriptions, 5. So you can... If it's like Angband, you should be able to put some code on it, basically, that will prevent you from drinking it automatically. You can have a code on it that drinks it automatically when you find it, but I think... yeah, so prompt before any action using this item, you would put exclamation point asterisk. So I could put that on there so I would be warned before I drank it. I don't know if the game would warn me automatically if I didn't do that. It might. It doesn't if you don't have it identified, which is how I accidentally drank one once. It wasn't identified. I was just drinking it when I didn't know what it was. Oh, prompt before quaffing is just, okay, that's what I would do. Exclamation point Q. Well, that seems simple enough. Then there's all this kind of stuff you can do. Artifact auto inscriptions. Oh, they automatically, yeah, that shows what they do. I don't need to know about that stuff. Well, let's see if I can get this to work. Don't drink it accidentally. H, don't hit quaff, hit inscribe, I, exclamation point Q. So theory, it'll warn me now. It may have anyway, since it knows it's a dangerous, since it categorizes it as a dangerous item. I'm not sure if when I used that scroll of immolation, which is categorized as a dangerous item, if that gave me a warning. To pay more attention next time. Let's read that enchant weapon scroll. Spectral war axe. +4 war axe, yeah. And what did I get? I got just some teleportation scroll. Oh, and then I got boots. Oh, it's a +2 pair of boots. How about that? And now it identifies as identified. It can't be enchanted further. I guess the other one said it could only go up to +2. Okay, so we can drop the regular boots. Okay, my AC is now 29, which is what I would have had if I had a potion of, if I quaffed a potion of lignification or whatever. Well, that was a fun little shopping trip, I guess. It's just a fun little, fun stuff. It's not like you have to go in there all the time to survive, to fix your stuff that evil monsters wreck in Angband. That was weird. Oh. Two-headed ogre. Shouts in stereo. Don't run away, two-headed ogre. Oh no, now I'm cut off. Well, I just got outmaneuvered by a two-headed ogre. Two heads on top of its bloated body. Why's it gotta be bloated? Did it just eat too many, what do they call carboniferous? No. Well, anyway, like too much broccoli. Capable of holding a weapon each giant hand, yeah. Good hit points. That's about it. Attacks very slowly. There's a quote about a two-headed ogre by Marie-Catherine Lejeumont de Barneville. Where's that in I don't know. We have a Shrek quote. That's not about a two-headed ogre. Ogres are terrible people. I think they probably lost something in translation from the 1697 French original. And not two-headed. So I slashed him and I headbutted him. Which did I headbutt? Just one of the heads, I imagine? That seems like there was could have been something funny there. Anyway, kill him. Giant spiked club. That sounds cool. 2 giant spiked clubs. Level wood. Spark shot. Horrible accuracy. Big damage. Slow attack. That's cool, I guess. Scroll of Fear. It auto picked it up. Causes great fear. See the one who reads it. Even if the reader's invisible. Nice. Got a Frankenstein quote. If I cannot inspire love, I will cause fear. That's a good quote. There's something more to identify. Uh-oh, yaks. Yaks are, they just have a lot of hit points. Oh, not anymore, actually. I'm much higher level now than when I first saw yaks. 38 hit points. Does not impress me, yak. Does not impress my spectral war axe. I just got a bunch more sling bullets. Got a little yaks. Here's a scroll to identify. I mean, if I get some money, I could go buy a potion of attraction. I decided I was not collecting those, right? Oops. A little shrine tucked away here. Rue. Of all the gods, only Rue oppose creation. I've seen this before. Not as folly, but as distraction. Sacrifices. Immense power. Strike those that harm you. Heal your body. Restore your magic. Gather your power into a mighty leap. Wreak a terrible wrath on your foes. I'm sure that's fun for those who like that kind of thing. Oh, these little twisted. I mean, what? Come on. Who's gonna? It was like just the people who tunneled this floor of the dungeon out were just breathing some fumes, shall we say. Here's another one. Well, it's just another shrine. Man, they're just... auto explore, go find something for me. I'm getting tired of that. Just mopping up, done exploring. What did I leave behind? Control F period, searches for stuff that I found. Yeah, I dropped those potions. Do 3 scrolls of identify. What? Or were those in the shop? Oh yeah, they were in the shop. See, it says the gold price after that means they're in a shop. I wish I could. There's probably some way to exclude that stuff. I don't know how. I can sort by distance, but that just lumps them together, which is sort of useful, I guess. Although wait, the antique shop is up there. The stuff that's in the shop is down there. That doesn't make no sense. And there and here, they are lumped together. So am I sorting by, I guess I'm sorting by distance now. Oh. Right? Yeah, whip is at the bottom here. I see, whip trident. And it's not sorting by the name, the guy's name. It's just sorting by assorted antiques for the shop. Anyway. So it's by default sorting by distance. Yeah, so Vorpal Battle Axe I tested out, but it was just, I don't think the Vorpal property was actually a real property. I couldn't tell. It wasn't lopping off heads or anything. So nothing left here that I did not mean to leave. So let's find the nearest stairway down. And off to dungeon level 11. Vampire mosquitoes right away. Fought some of those on level 10 first. They took my health down a bit. Some orcs. I don't want to go just attack all of them over there. I want to get them back into this little tunnel. Of course, those mosquitoes are fast. All right. That's just what I want. Except the only problem with this is that my spectral war axe does not have room to come out and fight by my side here. So I'm on my own against these vampire mosquitoes who sort of heal themselves as they bite me. See, it did it right there. Bites you, draws strength from your injury. So they take a little while to bash. But eventually I can do more damage than they can suck back out of me. Oh, now we just got some orcs. Orc warriors are a little tough. No problem though, really. Now I'm not taking advantage of the property of my axe that it can hit multiple people around me, but I am taking advantage of the fact that if I don't have multiple people around me, they can't really hit me anyway. So, or only the one in front of me can hit me unless they have ranged weapons. But these guys apparently did not. Too bad for them. Did we really just have that fight on top of a staircase? Morningstar protection. That's cool, I guess. We did have that fight on top of a stairway. Now it's got that green thing on it. +5 whip. I've never used a whip. Originally developed for use in disagreements with cattle. Is that really what whips were for? Cattle? I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Not much damage. What's the point of whips exactly? Pretty weak damage. More stones. Stone the crows. Gale mail. See, now if I was an elite player, I would have all these auto inscriptions in place or something. It would just ignore all kinds of weak stuff that I know I'm not gonna use, I guess. I don't know. Howler monkey zombie. That's 3 words. Well, just 3 words did not help him. Got more scrolls to identify. Now, I guess I was just reading scrolls. Let's read some scrolls. Because I don't know that there's a scroll that will really make me regret having read it. I mean, would give me a horrible, crippling, problem. Scroll of fog. What else we got? Shift C. Scroll of silence. Well, okay. Oh, so it looks like I am moving a field of silence around me. Wand of charming. Item, scroll, scroll, VI keys, man. Throws off my right hand typing. Eliminates all sound around the reader. Yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. The scroll's oppressive, unnatural effect will greatly hamper stealth. Hamper stealth? So it means it'll alert people that I sneak up onto because they're suddenly in this weird field. I guess that makes sense, but it would... Does it eliminate the sounds that I make? I thought it was for stealth in that regard. Whatever. I don't do stealth anyway. I don't know why my stealth skill went up a little while back. I don't want no stealth. I ain't no stealthy sneaker type. I'm a big buff minotaur. I just bash you with my axe, or slice you with my axe. Got the Malai zombie. Got this funky diagonal side passage. Acid dragon. Uh-oh. So I have the corrosive negative status you see under my status stuff in the upper right. That's what happens when you get hit by acid. So now, if I look at my... how would I tell this easily? Maybe it didn't affect my axe. Why am I carrying a broad axe? Did I just pick that up or something? Well, in theory, I have minus... Oh, so maybe it's just my AC that drops by 4 when you're corroded. But in theory, that's affecting something of my armor. It doesn't say here exactly. I guess they just simplified this thing. What would happen in Angband, this is part of the reason I'm not playing Angband, because you just get doused in acid constantly in Angband. And it actually does just permanently reduce your armor's AC capability. And that gets real old, especially if you don't want to spend your time constantly going to shops to replace your stuff. So this dragon, it's a small dragon, not too many hit points. In fact, very low hit points. What says a small dragon, but it still qualifies as a large creature? Spit acid for 3d16, that's pretty high. So it can cause damage, and it gives us you this corrosive thing, but when it's on its own, I don't know if that's too bad. And it's dead. My shield skill increases. So the corrosiveness only affected, well, it did not affect my shield, because that affects the SH, the shield skill, which is 5. Oh, my spectral war axes lost it, so my war axe is corroded. But that's temporary, so... Why is this here? Is that from the dragon? So if I rest, yeah, so then the corrosive status, yeah, you are no longer corroded. So then everything's back to normal. So it's not like Angband where your stuff is permanently wrecked. That's why I'm playing this game and not Angband, part of it. Well, basically Angband, it's just the shopping. I just don't want to be shopping all the time. And you do in Angband. You can try playing where you don't go to shops, but that wasn't working too well for me. I tried it. And the game is really made for you to have to keep restocking at shops. If you don't, you have a lot of problems. Just got a tunnel full of yaks. Yeah, we got a tunnel free of yaks with a little yak monument. Just yakking it up in there. Oh, these levels are very maze-like. What is this? Oh, spells. I have a lot of spells. Wait, Shift M. I only have a 1% chance to cast 4 out of the however many of them there are. So not great. I think I did memorize one once. X? No. S? What actually does your spells? Cast spells, Z. A or Z? I? Shift I, Sandblast. Wow, I thought I had a higher chance not to fail with this before. Have I gotten... Has my character lost intelligence? No. I don't know. And I've gained some mana points. This is magic up there. I don't know. Centaur zombie, Centaur warrior zombie. How much HP are we talking about here? 85, that's a lot. It's immune to some stuff. Not immune to my spectral war axe buddy. Nope. I should just use auto export to check out this freaking maze. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, I didn't do that right. Troll. I don't think I've actually fought a troll before. Not too many HPs. Heals rapidly. Pretty good damage on its attacks. Cover its hide and use it for armor. Would it heal itself? Whoa. Oh. Oh, so it clawed my spectral war axe. Damage from that just gets sent to me, so you can't use the spectral war axe to tank for you or anything. And I suppose, like, I don't know what the spectral war axe's AC is treated as. Hopefully it's treated as the same as mine. Killed the troll, though. Didn't have that many hit points, and regenerating is not going to be fast enough. Centaur's almost dead. I feel like I'm kind of overpowered right now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that would have happened exactly. I don't mind. Two-headed ogre. It's nice too because my spectral war axe can sort of, if there's a sort of diagonal or lumpy tunnel that you're in, my spectral war axe can move into the square beside me, so that like that ogre, I don't think could have squeezed in there so that the orc warrior could have stepped up, and then I would have had two foes around me, you know. So it kind of improves just the average tactical situation for me slightly. Also, it takes some fire away from me. It still passes me that damage, but I suppose it does leave me less likely to get surrounded myself. Oh, there's another two-headed ogre. So now, okay, that guy's dead. Two-headed ogre's dead. Battle axe, high damage, bad accuracy, two-handed. I've been going on the basis that thinking that one-handed is I should stick with rather than two-handed. I don't really know. I don't have a great shield or anything. What the heck is my shield? Oh yeah, I'm carrying around this broad axe. Why? I took it off Maggie. Well, we don't need it. I do have a bow. I guess I haven't been using the bow. I've been using the sling. Base damage 9 when firing bullets. Where's the short bow? Oh, yeah. It's about 9. Plus 2, 9, 1.3. Whereas the sling is plus 2, 9, 1.2. So I was waiting until maybe I found a better bow, like a long bow or I don't know what. Yakety yaks. Level 12. Oh, strength is 23, intelligence is 5, dexterity is 11. I could take more strength. Dexterity raises my hit chance. That's good. Well, let's do some dexterity. I feel agile and I feel stronger. So wait, I took dexterity. It raised my dexterity one, but my strength also went up. Now I'm at 24 strength, 12 dex. Okay. That's cool. I wonder if I was just going to get that point of strength automatically at this level anyway or something. Got more yaks. My spectral buddies staying beside me in this weird tunnel, keeping the yaks from getting around me. A shadow comes into view. Uh-oh. I think I might have seen one of these before. Wisp of unliving shadow slipping in and out of the darkness of the dungeon moves swiftly and silently from one pool of shade to another, striking unerringly from the blind spots of those who cannot see it. 24 HP, immune to poison, cold, blah, blah. So it can turn invisible. Wait. Well, I could shoot at it. Maybe it won't turn invisible. No, it did. But see, I see invisible things as... I don't understand why this is happening now. Maybe it always happened. I don't know. I can see invisible things as these curly brackets. I can't get a description of it with look around, but that's definitely the thing. So I can still... Whoops. Oh, now it's gone because I wasted time toggling. What was I standing on? Why didn't I pick those stones up? No. It outmaneuvered me. So it was immune to cold but not flame, but anyway, I'm just going to bop it. Let's get it, Spectral Buddy. That guy didn't last long. He left some weird cloud on me. Pink cloud. Oh, these weird tunnels. Cyclops was hanging out in here. 3 large rocks and a Cyclops corpse. That's what I got to show for that. Well, at least the tunnels straightened out a little bit. What the heck? Who was drunk when they did this? Wow. Wow. And all the way there, you get a stone staircase leading up. Is that going to take me somewhere interesting? Nope. That's weird. Oops. Shift X. Oh, I could have just hit O. I mean... Anything else to check out? Oh, there's another acid dragon hiding back in this crazy maze. It corroded me immediately. So it spit acid. Is that its power? I thought its power was, What is spit acid? It does a lot of damage, but I didn't take any damage. But it corroded it. My axe and my AC. I wish the trail would not be there. I guess it only waits until you move. Well, Acid Dragon, you did your one party trick. Now you're dead. I'll just rest until 5, till the corrosion wears off, and then let's back to auto. I think auto exploring would have done that for me. Would have waited automatically. Well, that's it. A pretty uneventful level for dungeon floor 11. Not much stuff left here either. Oh. Oh, wait, there's a staircase to the lair. Oh. I don't spot staircases very well, I guess. Wait, what? Wait, where did I... I can't really tell what's selected here. Is it that staircase? Okay, yeah. So let's go there. So the lair I got killed in last character. That's where I got killed. I let some snakes keep poisoning me, and I overlooked the fact that I was wounded between the battles. I didn't rest, and then I let the poison mount up. In theory, if I don't do... But there was also just some really tough stuff right around the entrance when I got down there. Now, I'm way higher level 12. Well, before I was maybe 8. I don't know. So I should be able to handle that stuff unless it has scaled up with it, because I did find the lair on a lower level of the dungeon when I found it before. Not sure. I mean... If I did encounter a mob, I might want to blast them with ice. 3d8 damage. That's actually not that much. I've sort of out-leveled this wand. only have 1 potion of heal wounds. I have 2 potions of teleportation. I did use 1 successfully against a mob from the lair to get away. But it was close. It was real close. It was the next turn they would have killed me if it hadn't finally teleported after like 6 turns of getting beat on after I read it. And then later I went back and let the snakes kill me stupidly. It was poison. I got so poisoned. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't have any other stuff I can prepare for this, so in we go, I guess. I love how it has to generate. It makes it feel cool. I fly downwards, my ring of flight. Welcome to the lair of beasts. So I'm going to have to assume that this is going to be a tougher lair of beasts than the other one because I found it on a deeper level of the dungeon and I'm a higher level. One of those I would think would cause it to be tougher, but I don't know. I like the different color scheme though. That's really cool. I found some wands just recently. I'll have to go back to that shop once I get enough money and buy some more scrolls of identify. Paralysis charming. I didn't look. It causes a creature. I think I had one of these the last time I came to the lair, actually. And later I was thinking I should have used that on one of the snakes, one of the last snakes before I died when I realized I was in trouble. But I don't think it would have mattered. I think I was already fatally poisoned, essentially. But I should remember I have that. But of course, I don't know what the failure rate against whoever I would try to use it on would be. Wand of paralysis could also be useful. It doesn't say how long it lasts. That's in like a tough one-on-one situation. Wand of mind burst. Mind burst I don't. It just does psychic damage, I guess, if it overcomes their willpower. Dealing damage that bypasses their armor entirely. Useless against mindless creatures. Lair of the Beasts, I guess, is the full name of this place. Well, that's an interesting concept for a wand, I guess. Got a bullfrog. Bullfrogs ain't tough. Come on. Maybe this is going to be a under-leveled area for me now. Longsword. What is this guy? Oh, that's a plant. P is plant. Yeah. Spellbook. Great Wizards, Volume 7. Tukuma's Dance. Passage of Go. Why do these wizards just... Are these like rejected spellbooks? Somebody didn't like these spells? Tukuma's Dance, Passage of Golubria, and Yara's Violent Unraveling. I'm not going to go look up those descriptions. It obviously wants me to. It's clickbait. I ain't no spellcaster. My failure rate with them is almost certainly 100%, if not 99%. And I might not be able to cast them anyway, depending on how many magic points they take to cast. I almost have 400 stones. I don't really have anything to do with. There we go. 409 stones. Don't really have anything to do with them. Almost 300 arrows. There's a rapier. I have a rapier wit. What do I need an actual rapier for? That was a joke. A bad joke. Showing that I don't have a rapier wit. Gain charges on my wand of flame. I wonder if I can... well, this is a horrible thing to test, but I want to know if I can use the wand of flame to set things on fire. So, F. Hit the plant. No, it did not set it on fire. Plants just wilt and die when they take any damage, though. I guess that wasn't a great test. That's just me wanting to be a pyro. Hey, there we go. Potions of resistance. temporary resistance to a variety of harmful effects. Fire, cold, electricity, poison, and acid. I've found those before. That's cool. Oh, my phone just made a noise. I shouldn't have let it do that. Blackened agate ring. Ring of Sea Invisible. That's potentially quite useful. Ring of positive energy. Although I have this weird thing where I see invisible things as curly brackets, so I don't know. Ring of positive energy. Protects his wearer from the effects of negative energy. Mm-hmm. Well, for the day that I come up against a negative creature, but all the creatures have been very positive so far. Very positive monsters. What was that thing? Good. Leather armor. It's a weird format for the floor there in that message, but whatever. Well, the lair is kind of a bust. It came up a little late. Maybe this is all fallout from the fact that I didn't get into the ossuary at level 4. Somehow is it like trying to make up for you? I don't know. It was my failure. Scrolls of Immolation. It's giving me these things like they aren't very valuable, and it flags them as dangerous. I think they're cool. It definitely felt like it saved my buns a bit. The one time I used one, and it just blew all my opponents up. Alarm trap. Is this room gonna be something dramatic? Komodo dragon. Yeah, that's what was in the last lair I was in, except there were a lot more of them. And they were tough for me to kill back then. As a different Minotaur. Scroll of Identify. Okay, I don't think I actually have anything left right now to identify. I like that ring of positive energy. I should just wear that as a matter of principle. Short Sword of Ascent. Freeze, resist corrosion, intelligent +4. It's an artifact or whatever. Yeah, artifact. Oh, that's funny. They have both spellings of artifact for search prefixes. With an E and with an I. The +10 Short Sword of Ascent. +4 accuracy, 6 damage base, 1.1 speed, but it's got a +10 damage, presumably, so that's pretty good. And freezes those it strikes. Slow down cold-blooded creatures, and gives you +4 intelligence, and protects you from acid and corrosion. Well, that's pretty sweet, and I don't see any negative stuff on it. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't think I would use it. I have 0 skill with blades, short blades, or long blades for that matter, but so what use would I have for it? Not much, unless I was fighting a bunch of lizards maybe that I just couldn't beat any other way. Is the +10, is that going to be damage or accuracy or both? The weapon info screens are pretty bad. They're kind of surprisingly bad in this game. They spend a lot of screen space up near the top on like skill training times, which doesn't tell me the stuff I most want to know. Particularly good for stabbing helpless or unaware enemies. I mean, that's not glowing terms. I need a battle weapon. it's an artifact, so this ancient artifact cannot be changed by magic or mundane means, so I guess you can't enchant it further. I mean, plus 10, what? Yeah, that's more... Well, I don't know. I guess I'm going to hang on to it because it seems impressive in its way, but I don't think realistically I'm going to use it for anything. Now, if I had a plus 10 axe with that stuff, I would be sorely tempted to use it despite missing my spectral buddy. A cane toad. Horny toads. Great cane toads. I can't identify. Okay. Thick warty hide covered in poison glands. Oh, gross. So it's going to poison me when I hit it, probably. And I am going to hit it. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to hit it, whatever. Stung me. There's a 6-headed hydra coming at me. Okay, I got to get this toad out of the way. All right. Why did that not work? Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Great nightmarish lacertilian beast. Whoa. Many heads. 6, I guess. Potential to grow more. Hitting it with any bladed weapon bigger than a short blade risks lopping a head off and causing 2 more to grow in its place. Oh, okay. Very large claws are long. Only a weapon branded with flame will cauterize the wound and prevent more weapons from growing. Well, I don't have a weapon branded with flame. I have a weapon branded with spectral property. But I did just find a plus 10 short blade. So, okay, so is that why I found that short blade? Because I was about to meet a hydra who, A, you need a short blade or smaller to not multiply their heads, and B, is cold-blooded and maybe slowed by cold attacks, which that artifact has. So it's going to get owned by that short blade. It is giant. Can bite 6 times for up to 18 damage each. Am I going to die? How fast is it? It swims extremely quickly. Can I get away from this thing? Because I think I'm going to die. Unless I can shut the door on it. Nope. Well, I can't outdistance it. It doesn't say it's resistant to spells, so I could probably, I mean, I could try paralysis or charming on it. Paralysis sounds like it has more chance to work. I got it. It's paralyzed. I'm going to use this turn, or however long it lasts, to switch to... What? I didn't drop that sword, did I? I didn't pick it up? Oh, bummer. Is it on me? Where is it? Oh, it's down there. So that was stupid. I meant to pick it up. Well, now's my chance, I hope. Get. Wield. Good thing I had that paralysis. I could have just backed up here and it wouldn't have been hitting me. Okay. Now we got our short sword of Ascent. I wonder why it's Ascent, though. I was thinking, does this... I don't know. Alright, well, I guess it's time to go chop this guy before he gets unparalyzed. He's probably going to become unparalyzed once I... One of cold, of course. Okay. Ring of Ice. Put on. We don't need the Ring of Flight right now, so we'll replace that. And then Shift V. Ice Blast Wand, which doesn't do a ton of damage normally. But I am attuned to ice now, and I'm shooting at a cold-blooded creature. He's moderately wounded with one shot. He's still paralyzed. I mean, I don't know if this thing would have been killing me, but certainly the description sounds... It is extremely dangerous, it says, so I guess, you know. I mean, it says it can bite 6 times for up to 18 damage each, about 72% to hit you. So that sounds like I would have been dead in 2 turns. Or I can't do math. Maybe 1 turn. I don't know. That's a lot of damage. Noise is really high. Is that from the hydra or from my ice blast? Well, that worked pretty well. Let's do it again. Heavily wounded. Still paralyzed. Sweet. Severely wounded. Well, I guess I'm going to use up all my ice blasts. Yeah. Oops. It's dead. Crumbles to death. Oh, my wand crumbled to death. Oh, it's no longer paralyzed. It's not dead. Well, okay, so I got my artifact sword. Do I want to try anything else? I could try the charming. I could just buff myself with a potion of might. Greatly increases the power of my melee attacks. Charm or might? I mean, see, if I charm it, it'll be my friend. But then if I hit it, it won't be my friend anymore, I bet. So that won't get me more than 1 hit. Might as well do might then. Might, right? Oh, I have more shots of paralysis if I need them. Yeah, maybe that's the smarter play, huh? Chance to affect 18%, so maybe not. Was it? I wonder if it was that before. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't look. Nope. Wow. Huh. I wonder if it just didn't resist before somehow, or what? Maybe because it's wounded it can resist? I don't know. Anyway, hopefully his sword works. Oh, sure did. Froze it and I headbutted it. Slowed him down, froze him, and headbutted him. One hit. One hit. You know, this game hides damage numbers from you, which, I don't know, it seems a little unnecessary. Just give me some nums, you know? Well, fighting skill increased, axe skill increased. It's funny because I get skill increases in weapons that I'm not at the moment using. I've noticed that happen before, and it just happened now. I didn't use the axe on him. I used a short sword, but my axe's skill went up. Oh, I guess it just divides. That's what it's doing. It just divides XP. You assign where you want your XP to go. Percentage of incoming experience. So it's not necessary. You don't level up axes by using an axe. You just level them up. It's weird. That's a little weird, I would say. And then like maces and flails are just going up because they're cross-trained with, I guess, axes automatically. And pole arms are in there too. Whereas slings is not go. No, slings is cross-training. I'm not sending slings any. That's weird too. I guess I could assign it some. Whatever. Those are the defaults. I'm a little intimidated by that to mess with it. Well, I killed the 6-headed hydra. It's a famous victory. I used up some valuable resources. My wand of whatever it was crumbled to dust. Yeah, my wand of cold blast or whatever. Only have one shot of paralysis left. It was the first paralysis saved my buns. The second one, I mean, I don't know if it saved my buns, but it certainly did the job. The second one just only had an 18% chance and was easily resisted. So I'm not. Did I just get really lucky the first time? I didn't notice what. I'll have to watch the recording, I guess, and see what it said when I aimed at it the first time. So I got some stones. My big treasure is stones. 23 stones is the grand treasure that fearsome hydra was guarding. I mean, I don't know if it was fearsome. The description made it sound fearsome. Certainly that damage output it seemed to have sounded fearsome. Do I get XP for killing plants? I don't think I do. I wouldn't. That would be mean. I don't want to kill plants. Well, there's probably tougher stuff in lower levels of the lair. Why is that P a different? Oh, it's a bush. It's got a lot of HP. It looks dry enough to be easily set on fire. So this one doesn't die after it's been just touched like the others. So like this one, I could shoot with my wand of flame. F. Hits the bush. The bush is on fire. Lightly damaged. Doesn't look like it's on fire. Oh, I'm still holding the sword, or still got the sword equipped. The description doesn't tell me it's on fire. I don't know. Anyway, I wield my axe. So anyway, that artifact came in handy there, possibly. Didn't have anything left that needed. No. Okay. Auto explore. What do we got? Oh, we had this weird room down here. There's a option command I could put in that would, I think, make that trail disappear. That travel trail. So we got a water moccasin, probably gonna poison me. Doesn't say it can poison. And a Komodo dragon. Water moccasin's dead. Komodo, another. Oh, it's a wyvern. Which I think that is a pronunciation. I actually looked that up. And the Google sound clip that played in a British woman's accent said wyvern. So I don't know. This Komodo dragon is taking some hits. Dragon-like creature. Smaller and less. Only 27 HP. It's dead. There's all this pink smoke. What is the pink smoke about? Purple smoke. I don't know. Clouds of this kind an adventurer makes. I didn't make it, did I? I mean, I might have caused it to happen by something those monsters did. I mean, indirectly caused. I don't know. Alright, auto explore. What next? Done. Well, thin smoking staff. What? Whoa. Why would we be, why that path? Is there no way through? Huh. This is a heck of a weird level. Staff of Conjuration. Oh, increases the power, so it's for conjurers. If the wielder is skilled in evocations and conjurations, that is not me, they can blast those that they strike with pure energy, dealing irresistible damage. Base accuracy is nice. Why is a staff so accurate? Is that part of its magic property? Got lots of quotes. Well, oh, it's just about staves in general. Well, that's not a thing I need. Let's go to the nearest stairway down. So that's interesting. The Control F search list shows like special stairway downs. That's how I found the lair entrance. Otherwise, I would have missed it. But it doesn't bother listing like normal stairways. Oh, oppressive heat about me. Entrance to a volcano on this level. Hurry. All right, I think I'm going to stop here. So there's an entrance to a volcano. Yeah, it's about that time for me to get to bed anyhow. Entrance to a volcano. It's a timed puzzle, probably a mapping puzzle. I mean, quite possibly a mapping puzzle like the one I failed and was heartbroken about with the ossuary way back on level 4 of the dungeon. What dungeon level am I up to now, sort of, anyway? Can I even see that on my map? How do I see other areas? I guess I can't with the map. I could, I could do Shift G. That shows me the areas I've been to. Temple is not a fighting area. Dungeon. Yeah, okay, I was on level 11 of the dungeon. So back on level 4 of the dungeon, when I came to Lair, I was on level 11. When I had a chance to get to the ossuary, I was on level 4. So, like I said near the beginning, the ossuary, when I went back to see the filled in entrance that I didn't get to in time, that was on level 4, but it was on a separated part of level 4 where I had to find a certain stairway or something down that led me to a different part of level 5. Then I could go back up to a specific stairway or something in level 5 to this sort of other half of level 4, and then search around for the entrance, which was sort of hard to spot or tricky to spot. I didn't know what to look for. And I didn't get there in time. So now we've got this volcano entrance. It didn't sound like I necessarily want to go into a volcano, but then it says hurry and find it before the entrance collapses, so I guess I do want to go into a volcano. So I'll have to try not to screw that one up next time. So that next time, the hunt for the volcano in Lair level 2. Lair level 1 was not dangerous except for potentially that six-headed hydra who had a good amount of hit points, and the description made it sound like its heads could do that. It could attack me with all 6 heads, and each head would do 18 damage. That's the way it sounded, which would be real bad with like a 72% chance to hit me. That would have been terrible. But then I used all this kind of expensive stuff and a very conveniently found ice short sword artifact that I'd found just nearby, suspiciously nearby in retrospect, that was sort of just the weapon to fight it with, but mostly I just shot it with ice blast. Those certainly did a number on it, and thankfully the paralysis worked the first time. So that was exciting, I guess. I think that was dangerous. Made it feel dangerous. So yeah, hunt for the volcano entrance next time. And I wonder if there will be any formidable monsters on this level, or it'll be like all weak monsters except for one, or that was weird. I mean, yeah, who knows? So, I guess that's our show. Oh boy, Alt Enter. So, well, that was anticlimactic. I just felt like I had to do something. So thanks for watching, and I guess I'll log out. So there we go. I did have that one. I actually got booted from the server probably because my connection was being flaky. And I thought it might be a bug with holstering a wand of flame, but it obviously wasn't. Oops. Oh no, I went to some server. Gosh dang. Well, what did I do? Welcome one. Oh, that's the person playing. Well, they're just idling on the character creation screen. Well, good. All right. Well, thanks for watching this noob flail on his keyboard. I'm actually gonna try another keyboard. I've ordered another keyboard. I'm currently using a Logitech sort of compact wireless keyboard that has a touchpad on the right hand side. They kind of come up right away in Amazon if you search for wireless keyboard touchpad, and I guess they're super popular for people just to like kick back on their couch and use their computer to operate their smart TV or whatever people do that are into that kind of stuff. I got it for ergonomic purposes. It's helped. It's definitely helped over the touchpad on my laptop keyboard, which is located below the keys, and that was making it really easy to like lean on the edge of the keypad or the touchpad and start to bother my shoulder. This one with the touchpad on the right is better. I can still screw up either shoulder. I can still aggravate either shoulder depending on exactly where I have the thing placed, but not as much as the touchpad on my laptop. The keyboard I have coming this week, it should be here this week, is a different brand, which is sort of the same layout, but it's a thinner keyboard. I have a couple of their other keyboards, and they're cheap, but they're looking around to see. Oh, Artec is the brand. They're inexpensive, but very sort of impressively built. They have like a metal backing, and they're not just all plastic. Like this Logitech keyboard feels like a play school plastic toy, but it actually works. I mean, it works fine. But these Artec ones, yeah, they're well built. They have rechargeable batteries instead of in this Logitech one. You just have to replace it with like AAA batteries, which I guess some people like. I tend to kind of like the idea of rechargeable batteries that you don't have to replace, but practical terms, I'm not sure which is better in the long run. But the touchpad on this Artec is on to the right of the sort of compact keys. The keys are a little less compact, a little slightly more spread out, and the touchpad is sort of an inch lower down next to the right side of the keypad, and I didn't think that would be in a better spot than this Logitech one, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Maybe it'll magically be a little better placed, and make me less likely to sort of lean on my hand over there. Of course, what I really should get is some sort of super expensive chair that, has all kinds of levers and switches and adjustable flanges that, does whatever. But I sat in one of those for like 7 years in an office job, and it probably wasn't the best one of that type, but I kind of got sick of it. And but since then, in the years since then, those probably have advantages over like this folding chair I sit in, which is actually fits my back to a T, but it doesn't have armrests, and I don't know. I liked not having armrests. I think I might have taken the armrest off my old office chair ultimately. I can't remember. No, I actually don't think I did. I found a way. They were in the way at first, but I had to like bend them outwards or rotate them outwards. Anyway. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm figuring that armrests might have good things going for them. The trick is to get ones that like don't bump into the table or desk you're trying to sit at, and that could be tough. Why am I talking about chairs? Oh, I was talking about keyboards. Nobody cares about me talking about keyboards either. Well, so thanks for watching this exciting video about keyboards. And I played a little of this game here, Crawl, which is pretty fun. It seems to take me through, like if I'm going through levels that are suddenly kind of boring, that's kind of because there's a side level that I'm supposed to find that goes somewhere interesting, like the Lair, but then I've sort of out leveled the Lair, but that hydra did not seem to be an out leveled monster, so I don't know what's going on. Would that hydra have been in that Lair that I found through like dungeon level 7 or something in a previous game? Because that would have been pretty tough to fight at that point. Although maybe there would have been that artifact sword that would just take it down. I don't know. I was taking no chances with that hydra, I guess. But in retrospect, I think I was lucky. I'll have to check the video, but I think I just got real lucky with that paralysis shot. But then again, maybe the sword would have got it. But he would have got in a swipe. He would have got in a whole bunch of like 6 attacks with its head, at least, while I had to switch to the sword, right? What I should have done was examine it as soon as it appeared behind whatever that chump monster I was fighting was. Was it the, one of them, L's? What are those things? Oh gosh. I forget. Anyway, I was ignoring it. I didn't expect something that fearsome sounding to pop out of there, but anyway, we survived. I survived. My spectral war axe and all of us collectively survived. I don't know what I'm trying to say with that. All right, that's it. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. I may get one more bonus roguelike episode in on Wednesday night, and that would be a Infra Arcana episode. And of course, every day I do my fighting game episode, so those are still happening. And then, so I'm alternating Infra Arcana and Crawl. So then the next Crawl bonus episode probably wouldn't be until the weekend. So hopefully I can get something done on the weekend, play some more Crawl, because I am intrigued and entertained by the game so far, and it seems to have intentionally left out the things that I found annoying in Angband and Angband variants. So that's good, I think. All right, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Good night.